Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Bellwright. This is episode 38. I'm as always Baggins and you are watching Bagendgaming. Yeah, let's just consume some food here. I was on my way to take out some bandit camps and let's just take out the one that's furthest away up here and then move down to another green camp. This way we are just clearing out this general area around Haerndean. It seems like they are over here at this power thingy, so let's just regenerate a bit of stamina and we can take out these guys who are just not wearing anything. If only I don't get hit by these 25 archers. And then I just need to hit something myself, I guess. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just see if we can get a good start here. We need to dodge these guys. Good thing we have a lot of agility. One guy's going there. And hit next. Oh, that was going to kill him instantly. Apparently not. This guy is a bit slower and he has his big axe and armor apparently. Alright, 5 archers against 1 skirt of bangs. Let's take these who doesn't have armor and run straight into an arrow apparently. That should be a kill. You see the other one without armor. Now I just want to get this guy down. Maybe it's just because we are in close vicinity to some some mountains. As I don't believe I've seen there should be winter incoming. However, we didn't sleep last night, so maybe that's the reason. Let's just see here. 30 arrows, thank you. And there we go. I don't think we have a lot more to do here. Let's go down and bring down this blackie. Is there anything in here? Simple arrows, we could just replenish, can't we? Okay. That is pretty much it. Where's the flax? Where's the flax? Didn't even get some Haerndean. What's that? Some Haerndean prosperity. But at least this one should give us that. We can go back down here and take down some more bandit camps, getting some renown. Just renown farming here to get some more villages. We can get them from Barnworth and Blackridgepool, isn't it the name of the city village that we are working on liberating. Alright. Okay, so the winter, the snow is doing something for our stamina. Okay, it seems like there is only 4 in here. That should be easy. Still 3 archers. Take those. At least this guy takes damage every time I hit him. Sometimes they're not stepping, they're just kind of gliding. That tier 10 archer. There we go. Another camp done. And some simple arrows. Take those, fill it up. Guess that's alright. Can't have any more anyway. So that gave some prosperity to Haerndean. Great. And they still need some food. What about this? It is almost at tier 2, so I am doing what I can to get that to tier 2. We might as well take down the yellow one over here. Doing my best to clear as many of these as possible, but they do spawn back up again. I haven't cleared this one before though. No. Might as well do some Renown farming. Okay, look at this. I wouldn't talk about farming when I'm doing such an insane job on headshotting. Might have been my best headshot streak ever. Did also just get level 10 archer. Maybe that means we can do some damage to armored guys. Though I'm burning through just 30 arrows. Okay, was that a crossbow? That did some damage. Come on, release. That was right in here. Actually impressed of how smooth this went finally. I have done some poor jobs sometimes at this. There are coming bandits in. Let's just get this one. Let's just see if there is arrows. No. Oops. Let's go. I feel like going towards this one. Then I believe we have done a pretty good job at Renown farming and clearing out bandit camps in this region. Yeah. But I guess one can make other settlements. We could make a settlement down here, as this is the only place to get peat, maybe. However, that would of course make us in an area where we have to kind of defend some more. But that could be an idea. I guess I can't see anything should stop us from making another settlement. Except this 4 maybe. Let's get a board task, please. No board task this time. Let's take out the green bandit camp over here. Have we? Yeah, yeah, it's up here. It's up here at the family farm. Alright. Must have taken out this bandit camp a couple of times as well. Alright, there's actually a lot of bandits here. Annoying, at least it's only green. Get this archer down. Okay, he really ducked from me there. Come on, stop forgetting to be buddy. Hey, is that my first one shot ever? Might have been. Move this down here and grab some food. Alright, another kill, another 45 renown. Have over 8,000. Soon over 9,000 if you get my drift. But I guess the renown farming is coming to an end here. Just check this out for arrows. Grab this. Want to have the, why not? A lot of loot here. Where is the flag? What? Have a look in course. Did I not get it? Put it that away. Alright, black over here. Haerndean prosperity? Yes, please. Great. Alright, so almost coming to an end of this day, so I guess it's time to get some sleep as well. Just run here. Auto run, I guess you don't know, you can do that on E or H. If you just press the button before you open the map, then you can just walk and look at the map. So we could make a settlement down here, close to the peat, in the forest, close to the river. And yeah, that way having a couple of settlements might be worth it. Also, we need to be closer to some tin ore, I guess. I actually feel like I want to take this outfit. Alright. We could just make a small settlement down here as we want to get some peat. Well. This way we could also remove the mud collector from here and yeah, move it down there. Have we made another barn? We are close. What do we need here? I don't have the right tool. Alright. Let's see if we can't get some straps in here. Maybe we need this at some point. Well, now we have put it in there. And what about this? Storage, hide, dried mushrooms. Guess the rest can just be left at us and put into the book storage. I would like to have every settler just going for a book, but it seems like the blue books are just getting used. So that's fine. That is definitely fine. Let's get rid of this. And I forgot just one bit. But let's get a good night's sleep. I guess we deserve it. We have been Renown farming a lot. And let's just take a look at Padstow. It needs gear, food,
Winter
clothing.
won't wait for slow hands.
So might as well send whatever we have. Adventurer's Garb. We can get one of those. Food, radishes. They don't want the... I don't think we have any of these. Maybe we should just make
Cold
them.
winds coming.
So we can sell it to these guys. I'm not feeling for getting rid of my wooden planks, but let's just do it. We have ourselves. It makes no sense. Just sell an elm bow and a carpenter's hammer, and we can buy. Just want to keep buying wood from them. Do it like that.
The village is looking
Haerndean?
better and better.
They need gear and food.
Hope you like
Do we
layers,
have some
because
food we
winter's
can
got plenty.
send them? We can send them some carp and some potatoes. They do need some thatch and stores. Plank, we can sell them some planks. At least we have 400 gold that we can buy. Okay, so they don't have bronze now. That's a bit annoying. So
Hope you like layers, because winter's got plenty.
these are pretty deep. They're simple coats, so I feel like we might as well buy them. I believe we have a lot of pelt ourselves, but let's just buy this as well. Might as well fill up. That seems pretty cheap as well. Might as well fill up the caravan thing. Alright, sure. Keep in.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
Like to see that this is getting something done. Seems like somebody is here, but what they're doing, I don't know. Not enough resources for the army sorts, so they need linen. Well, I think going this way. I don't know. So don't we? We're not making some.
What do you
linen
think those dots in the sky
here.
are?
Yeah, we should be making a lot of linen. However, it is winter, so I never know. We have flax and such. Do we have hemp? Do we have a flax?
The biting cold reminds us that winter is relentless.
Like we have a flax problem, so we could actually just send one more.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
Flax is not expensive. Let's buy the flax. Like that.
I feel it's going to be a
It's
good
just
day.
Wearing this, okay.
Cold winds coming.
Alright. What are we going for now? This is the guy who is all the way over here in Haerndean. Alright, we have actually found granite here in Blackridgepool. Guess we need to take out some bandit camps in order to trade with those. What about here? They have charcoal, raisin, wood, hardwood, log.
Got your fur cloak ready. You'll need it soon.
But it's not something that interesting. Bradford. They have a lot of pelt and feathers.
The biting
Those
cold reminds us
meat.
that winter
They
is
actually have
relentless.
a lot of meat and sage feathers as well. Alright.
Did you see that sunset last night?
They want
It
to
was
buy
beautiful, wasn't
steady
it?
arrows and use short bows.
Bit nippy
Also
this
wood.
morning.
They want to buy 400
The
wood.
biting
Okay.
cold reminds us that winter is relentless.
But what are we buying wood for here? 6, okay. So can't really buy it here and sell it. To this guy in Farnworth. Okay.
Hurry up and
I think
harvest,
we are.
or it's snow
It's
and
daily
root stew for
changing
us.
to going down, but things like construction maintenance is a big part of this. Alright. I actually feel like I want to take out this one. Very much like to start a settlement down here. We have copper, tin and copper right at our hands. Could, and peat, could just make like a smelting.
Did you see that
plant here.
sunset last night?
Well,
It was beautiful, wasn't it?
right. There's a lot of camps out here, but it's just, well, they are just so far away from everything. There is a bridge here. We go this way, take out these. However, they respawn again. That's just the annoying part, that we can't completely liberate them, I guess. Can't really decide what to do here. Did we have something that we want to trade with these guys? They have a lot of raisin. Did buy some of those.
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful,
alright.
wasn't it?
There was something about getting some guys. Getting some villages.
The
All-
village is
all of
looking
our-
better and better.
All of our farmed Renown. Let's do that. And maybe we could take out this one at least. That's a three red dots. Don't know if it's enough with
I used to dream of better
60
days.
arrows.
Now I just pray to
There
survive.
is a guy out here. Is that the carpenter guy? It is.
It's my daughter, Liana. She was last seen collecting herbs around Farnworth. Some bandit scum approached. Thank you.
Okay. So where's this? It's out there. We could take this one then. Okay. But let's just take a look here in Farnworth. There is some alright guys here, but we need more for these so we can get these. Just take a look at that guy. Ted is Aaron. What do
A
you
merchant's life isn't easy. These are tough times. Yes, indeedy.
Also, can you manage these 2 tasks? Great. Please take this list for the herbalist,
dear,
and don't
I
forget
didn't
about
see
the
you
stew.
there.
I
Okay.
promise
Yes.
you will be paid handsomely.
Not yet, traveler. But if you continue to help those of us in need, we will respond in kind.
Okay, so we don't
Good
have
day.
enough yet for the 2-star ones. How much do we have up here? Okay, we are protector in Blackridgepool. That is why we can do some
Oh,
better
sorry.
ones.
Welcome. You've done well so far, so I'll take you up on that offer. But I'll
Guys,
still be keeping an eye on you.
This is swordsman, cutting damage down, arrow piercing. He's very hungry. Did we just get him as a soldier. I don't know, I don't feel like we really need soldiers for a lot too. No. Let me
Come closer.
just do this quest. Let's go ahead and do this. Question is, should we see if we can get some hardwood seeds out here? We should find some of these. Okay, but since it's winter they are dead apparently. That's what I read out of that stump not being able to be farmed. Alright. What's going on here? What's this? Wolves? Oh, jeez. I really have to take those out. There's a lot of them. Okay, let's take our mace here. Oh, just spend my arrows, that's for sure. Have some pot here. We take this out. Christ, there is a lot of these. Seems like they are hunting some wolves. Yeah, this guy couldn't spot me. While they're fighting something else. Come on. Push a hit to the face. I'm dead. I'm going to kill him before these guys are coming. Come on, just move the other way, please. Wow, okay, he needs some food here. Food? Okay, an arrow to the face. Explains the amount of damage I just did. What are they fighting? Is it just wolves? They're doing a great job for me here. It might be merchants. Okay. Yeah, it is merchants. 30 arrows times 2, thank you. Seems like somebody is shooting at me. So they might have managed to take out the merchants. Alright, Renown, Rocky Hollow, that. Holy crap, here is a lot of... Come on, not your arrow. Oh, this is 30 arrow to the face, not doing more damage. Come on, just... Thank you. Look at that. They're so fast and it's just the range on that's insane. Alright, looks like they are running away. What's that? He will. Okay. So we need to go back and we need to do a lot of things in these quests every time. Okay. Well. Last thing. Look. Not sure I want to do something about that. But we got the camp down. So, what was her name? Okay. Don't feel that necessarily. Alright, so camp is down. And we can go back to farm. Anything we saw of interest? No, not really. That might be the archer fighting. I feel like killing him 4 times that will get us. Thank you, Black Wolf, for just helping us out. How are we doing on Bandit? Not particularly well. Oh, that was the wolf we killed. Other one. I'm just in it. Getting some pelt. Some flax now. Could just buy some more flax. And I buy everything. And some mushrooms. I actually buy scraps from here as well. There's a lot else. We can buy some berries. Do we want to sell them? Let's just sell them a carpenter's hammer. And a pickaxe, why not? Yes. That's about it. I haven't even seen if we get the money or how we get the money. I just see that the money goes out when we send the caravan. Alright, how many hours we have to check out that one. This is just a 2-hour long episode of me killing off bandits. I hope you guys don't mind.
I heard a strange howling in the woods last night. Gave me chills.
Okay, carpenter.
Any progress? Each day she's gone, it feels like my world... No, this can't be happening.
Okay, so got some I drop back here. Away these. Now we can do this. Okay. Well, now we are friends, so we can grab these guys who are decent. Can't grab her, we need to be a protector, I guess. And then we need to be Bellwright. He's an archer who can do some crafting as well as others.
Even the land seems to mourn under their rule.
We have 9,000. That's just.
There's no
Let's
time
drink
to
some
lose.
white beer. You've done well so.
Grabbing some tier 2 guys here. Researching and harvesting. Harvesting, interesting. Love harvesters.
Hello, friend. If the rest of the
3,200, so we might even get one more. Laborer. Laborer can do laboring, but just
Sorry, I don't have
What's
much
it-
time
this
for
guy?
chatting,
Friend.
stranger.
If the rest of the...
fine. Alright, you guys. There. go back working.
You lead. I'll follow.
Standing by for your orders.
I think they are going back on
Apologies,
this,
I was
but
lost in thought.
hopefully they
Mind
will
yourself, will you?
get a home. We were building a house. Otherwise, we are going to build more houses. Alright, we did not talk to this fisher guy. Might as well do that. Hello, fisher guy.
Oh, what do you want? This is the river.
What? It's glutton. Bring one spot of glutton too. Okay. Get some renown. Alright. Where is the bridge? It was right here. And no more winter. That's holy smokes. Looks like there is a lot of bandits. Let's hope we can take out every one of these. It's like they necessarily have a lot of HP. Come on. Jesus. Okay, that was not my intention. Like, there is some bad ones among the higher tier bandits. And not die. Oh my god. They're not afraid of team damage either. The distance they can shoot is just insane. And that even shoot just hit me on that distance. Annoying AF. Okay, so some of them went for a wolf. And I don't have stamina. It's so close. I can't hit this guy. There we go. Okay, that was what, a lot of arrows we spent on that. And some HP. And fire. Okay, come on, archer. No more arrows here, so they can just get their arrows right back in their faces. Release the arrow, please. Looks like they aren't that good at blocking backhand slashes. Alright. More renown here. Good. Now our guys are coming. Hopefully we didn't get anybody killed. Can we just give
Night's
him
coming quick. Best be indoors before dark.
some stuff here?
I'm working.
At least we could be able
What
to give
news
them
do
some
you bring?
food without them throwing it away. Sometimes I believe they're just throwing stuff on the ground when we give them to them. Keep going hunting? Fishing camp? Alright, we have left a trail of death here. So far, so good. And I did want to see if we could grab some tree stumps or saplings to get some hardwood. What do we call that? Hardwood seeds that we can plant. Would very much want to get that. Well, we do also have a bandit camp that we have to take a back from. Let's just see if there's anything we can just see here. Any saplings? I believe that is where you get the seeds from, however I'm not sure. Just my experience that has been where I get the seeds from whenever I have picked a sapling up. I think there is not a lot of stupid bandit stuff. Like there is a one of the guys here. Hit him, alright. I'm tilting myself when I'm not releasing the arrow. When I'm not releasing the arrow. Okay, I'm just hiding around here. There we go. Let's grab some food. Mashed potatoes usually give some stamina. Oh, a lot of food here as well. But. Okay, let's find the. Where is the bag? It's over here. Did get it. These guys are just chasing me without any weapons, and I did crash them. If this is how the game treats me, I'll take it gladly. For the experience. I'm not doing any damage. Oh, thank you, game. That was easy. I'm gonna throw that away. Take the books here. Okay, so there is an annoying archer guy. Got you, buddy. Got a small meat. I guess I will leave it at that. Back to 2000 renown. Got a what should we call it, easy out here. Well, let's leave it at that. We might as well just kill the boar. Where is it? That was good. It's just staggering me. Stop it. Okay. Give me a boar tusk, please. Nope. Okay. We are out of here. Out of here. Okay. It's a sapling, no? No saplings. Yep. So nowhere to farm all that hardwood trees. Okay, did we did finish the quest there for that guy. Alright. Let's go back home and sleep it off.
Looking for trouble?
Have we made the U-boat? No. But now it's appearing in the search. It was not beforehand. Have a caravan there. Alright. New spawn edition. Here we go. I don't want armors. I don't want books. There's others. Don't want that. Don't want ammo. Can have that. Don't want either. So that is what I want. From this. There we go. Alrighty. Guess that's good for us. Do like that. Alright, I wanted to get rid of some books. Guess we could open the lock went back into construction. Okay, has been delivered. Guess we could open the research as well, or it's primarily just what am I going to say? Just things I was about to say about armor and some clothing we have here. Backpack could be awesome. Could soon get this. What are we needing for that? That's the iron ingot. Haven't found iron yet. Still haven't found iron. Quilted trousers. They're pretty good. This is a bit funny, I think. Padded gloves are also pretty good. Take that. And we do have a research bench over here as well. Let's just do some researching to get rocket quick. Okay, let's sleep. Here is the wheat field. Needs weeding done. Going to spend a whole lot of time on this. Just a couple of weeks for the experience. Where are we at farming? Still a long way from tier 3. Alright. And we can just storage and sleep until tomorrow morning. Alright. Day 84. Almost 100 days here of Bellwright. At least in-game days. So what are we going for?
Morning,
Fish stew.
Mind the mud on the path.
And we should just look to our new guys here. Let's see the bottom. There are someone that has flags and everything. It was Helena. She's alright at everything. Is a decent fighter, archer. You could actually do some hunting. And when she's not hunting, you could do some farming. That. Then let's take some of that. And I'm pretty don't have any opinion on the rest.
Going to be a good day.
Here is another one, Cecilia. She was a researcher and she could do some harvesting. Let's have that at number 2. She can do a little bit of everything as well. Let's have her at crafting, melting, and this cooking never I don't care about this. Put it like that. I don't know if we want some of the just never do it. Should never. That makes any sense. Set some of the guys to never do something. You can do laboring. I don't want you to do caravan guarding or caravaning. They do crafting at number 2. They do smelting. Let's do that as 5. I don't want you to do some of this. Do wood cutting. That maybe not. Never do this. That. I don't know if that makes better sense. And can go searching if there's nothing else to do. This guy, don't want him to do that. Actually, pretty much just want him to do the things that I have set him to do. And searching, right? Why should Royce do researching? Don't see why. Same with this one. Voice beavers. Let's do it like that. You can do caravaning. I don't care. Just don't do caravaning. Don't want this one to do caravaning. Either this. I have her at laboring, but not like Reginald is pretty good at it. Don't want him to do animals.
So far we're doing great work, don't you think?
Or actually, animal handling is just like just giving some food to the animals, isn't it? Could be cooking as well. But yeah, we have someone else at that. Let's do that. Don't do hunting. Can do cooking whenever. Don't want you to do crafting. Just do some simple stuff here. And what about this one? A pretty good laborer. So why don't we have him that? Should you do researching? He can do researching, but don't do this, that. Not that as well. Have somebody do that. Yeah, alright. Here's... Don't need you to cook, don't need you to hunt, don't need you to do that. Animal crafting either, don't want you to research, don't want you to do... Well, you can actually do if you are asked to do, if there is missions, but primarily I want you to do simple stuff, same as this guy. And Nora, well, you don't need to do animal handling or thatching or not that. You're doing laboring, that's fine. No cooking. Don't want you to do crafting. You can become alright, but you're definitely not a crafter. Boom, 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 boom. Let's keep it at that. Then she has something to do. I want this one to just do crafting. Just craft. Can deliver things to crafting. And if there is nothing to do, you can do this at 5, I guess. I don't know. This is our cook. He does nothing but cook. I guess let's just have one guy do cooking. Lobomir, don't need you to do anything else really. If there is nothing to do, you can put things away. This guy, he does a little bit of everything, basic stuff, but you don't need to be doing cooking. You are not that good at it. Harvesting, that's fine. However, he's not that good at harvesting. Then actually do that. He's doing very simple. This guy, he is a farmer, a harvester primarily. The woodsman should just do harvesting, and you can do some wood cutting maybe. Thatching, why? Don't know. Don't need to do anything else but harvest. This one can actually do a little bit of everything, so let's just tell him to do some harvesting, but don't think needs to do crafting on that high. Just like that. Animal handling can actually be like that, so that's just there. And that was Katrina. We have a blacksmith here. Let's just leave blacksmithing for the blacksmith, and she can turn up the furnace if she has nothing to do. I guess, yeah. And leave animal handling very low. This guy really just needs to do basic things, so just no harvesting, just these things, no, nothing of that. Farmer dude, just be farming. You don't need to be doing anything. Can go and collect things. Not farming.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
Don't know if I have a couple left on research. So I haven't done every one of them, but I am beginning to get through these. Okay, Imca is very basic, maybe a tier 1. Have her at harvesting, but doesn't seem like she's doing a lot. Or I have her at farming. That is pretty much what she will be doing up skilled labor then. Then just do nothing else. Can deliver, she can furnace, and she can wood chop. Woodsman, harvest, don't need to be doing a lot else. He is pretty good at everything. Can also do some, and he can be pretty good at crafting. I guess let's leave crafting here. Just wait. Hugo doesn't have a profession. Pretty good fighter. I don't need you to do crafting either. How are you at animal handling? Have a guy as my primary animal handler. Don't need you to. Blacksmith, do some crafting, do some furnacing. I don't need you to do anything else.
Why do birds always seem like they're plotting something?
Stuff. Have him at that. We need blacksmiths to have them at researching. Alright, a weaver, and Helena doesn't have any skills, so what is she best at? Okay, she can do animal handling. Hunting, that's archery, right? Yeah, so let's leave her at that. And she can do delivery. Don't need her to do that. Just have delivery on and furnacing.
Happy days. All thanks to you.
Like that. Alright, a weaver, just do crafting, right? Crafting. Deliver things for your crafting. And elsewhere, I don't want you to do anything but craft. Need you to have some of that as a weaver. Do some tasks. A harvester, why do anything but harvesting? I can do some crafting, but right, let's have it at 4 instead. But just harvest a lot. And that's about it. Can do some laboring. Let's have that on as well. A carpenter, crafting and researching, and become
so far we're doing great
a
work,
lot of things,
don't you think?
But harvesting, let's just put that up. Like this. Have a decent researcher here. Crimson Reed, you are just horrible. So let's don't need more caravanning. But Not a lot of people are doing this. You need somebody who is kind of just doing this on the melting and wood cutting duty. Cecilia, you are a researcher. That's what you're doing. And we have prioritized a bit here. Also a guy who, or a girl who can't do a lot. She's pretty good archer. And she do animal handling as well. She could be that, but we have this girl Helena doing that. So what else? Oh, we can have her at that. Don't need her doing a lot else. Have one at 1 on the things. Can become pretty good at crafting. That's not doing this. And she can like have a deuce here in crafting. Alright, we have a cook and a crafter, but not very good at it. Bella. Wow, this takes a lot of time. I'm sorry, this might be very boring. But we need to really set things up in order here. We have this guy at crafting, however, he's not a very good crafter. He's better at cooking. We do have one guy at cooking duty and some people here. Okay, so this guy can do cooking. We have other people with the same cooking. I feel like this guy could also just be doing these things and not necessarily. We need some more. Maybe this. Like
I
that.
feel it's going to be a good
Like
day.
that. Don't need him to do research. He's not good at it. Or animal handling. Definitely not favoring. Something like that. This guy is horrible at everything. So let's not make him do skilled work at all. And go ahead and it can actually do some harvesting. I think this is alright. Delivering primarily. Do some wood cutting. This guy is a laborer. Can be good at animal handling as well. A little bit of a weird mix here. Don't need her to do something like this. Alright, we have now prioritized a bit. I hope that helps people do what they should be doing. When's that? Take that. Need some bronze arrows. I'm sorry I've been spending a lot of time just fixing that. Could have been done a long time ago, and I could also have done it in between the episodes. I just felt like that was very necessary. I very much would like Padstow to move out, so okay, we did set someone on this duty. Alright, we have some gearboxes over here. So what do we have here? I believe I was actually in the middle of trading. I just had a kid waking up, so I just needed to see to that. Let's trade some hammers. Nails, I don't actually know what gear means. Maybe it means some rope. It could seem like shovels, boots, straps, shoes here, some planks. Now we have been trading away a lot of stuff here. Ooh, 500. Good. Get some of that. Okay. So, yeah. Let's just send B and do that. I want to take care of this one.
Let's gather some
In
more herbs from
particular,
the forest.
I want to grab some river reeds. I have a lot of space here, so we don't need to have that many. Okay, I believe we have a lot of hemp. Could buy a fishing rod, could buy stone, but we have a lot of that. Or let's just buy whatever they have of that and grab some wood. Okay, that was almost 100 wood. That is a lot. 60 maybe. Then we can... Could we buy some hemp? No, let's buy some logs actually. I guess that is what we're going to buy and sell. We have in here a quilted vest over a cave spawn, and we have. Let's take one of those. I want to have that. A studded helm. I could use that as well. Getting a helm. Okay, she's putting something in there. Yet. What? We don't have 5 strength. Okay. We can take a traveler's suit, and there is the reinforced leather shoes. Jesus, we're in too low strength. Okay, we should go ahead and work on some strength at some point. What else? Did we have something in here? We could use those. I don't know how our rocket mitts. Guess this gave us some better armor at least. Rawhide gloves. Like that. Now we have more armor. That's lovely. We're a bit slower, but we have way more armor. Armored cap, let's just take that. That's boots. Okay, we do have Pathfinder's boots. I'm just going to research everything. However, some of these things might be a bit stupid. Maybe we should go ahead
So far, we're doing
and
great work.
find ourselves
don't you
a
think?
book that gives some strength. We need 5 strength. We had one at some point, but I guess it has been read. Well, can't do a lot about that.
Glad it's my
So
home.
that's the caravan to Padstow.
Glad it's my home.
This one, a lot of daily change going towards construction maintenance. Do need some gear, whatever gear needs.
Glad it's my home.
So let's just sell them something. Sell some river reeds. Rope.
Night's coming quick.
Tools.
Best be indoors before dark.
Okay, we're going to need a couple. Because we are buying wood ourselves, so it doesn't really make sense. Let's buy some linen actually. And some canvas. Seems like this is pretty cheap. Cotton gold.
Glad it's my home.
Perhaps they are very expensive. Let's just buy some mushrooms and some berries. Why not? Copper ore is expensive. Do this. Not enough cogs. That's problematic.
Work, lads. We need to make this place look
So
better.
That is the limiting factor. Berries.
The village is looking better and better.
That's 2 at a time. Go a bit down here. Like that. Alright, now we are working towards getting Padstow to tier 2. That's going to be interesting. We are getting more soldiers or militia from this. Heavy infantry and archers. Alright, I can only mobilize 3
before dark.
at a time. Maybe I can mobilize more as well, but I can definitely build things. Alright, 3 more.
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
Abilities.
What do you think those dots in the sky
Incoming
are?
trade, village stock. Okay, so this is here they need.
Night's coming quick.
Bit annoying.
Best
They
be
need
indoors
gold
before dark.
things.
Happy days.
They
All
have a
thanks to
shit
you.
ton of wood and logs. They need outriders. So we make
Happy days. All thanks to you.
go in here. No, flax. That is the flax. And what was the? There was some trousers. Can't remember what it was. We have so much, we make them insane. Alright. Is there anywhere we can buy flax? There was some flax up here at some point, but I guess we just bought it all. I guess the road to Farnworth is actually pretty much cleared. However, there's just not anything we really want to buy. They have a lot of raisin. That says a valuable can be processed from hardwood at Gold Banner. Okay. Well, alright. I guess this has been a very long episode. I have spent a lot of time here in the camp just min-maxing here. I hope you have enjoyed it anyways. I have definitely
The village is looking
figured
better
out
and
some
better.
stuff here. But if you have, please leave me a like and a comment. It helps my content a lot. And of course a subscription I would very much appreciate. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.